Hello, myself T. Kaushik Reddy from CSCA, and my roll number is 229518057, and my AAT topic for NWS, that is Network Web and Security, is collaborative network security in multi-tenant data center for cloud computing. So let's get started the tech talk. Let's go to the next slide. So introduction to the collaborative network security. So how we can introduce the collaborative network security is displayed in the slide. So let's get started. The collaborative network security focus on the protecting shared resources in the multi-tenant environment. It involves multiple stakeholders working together to enhance security measures. Understanding the unique challenges of cloud computing is vital for effective collaboration. So overview of multi-tenant data centers. So what exactly the multi-tenant data centers means? Let's get to know overview of the multi-tenant data centers in this slide. So the multi-tenant data centers has host multiple customers on shared infrastructure. This setup allows for efficient resource utilization but raises security concerns. Isolation of tenant environments is crucial to ensure data confidentially and integrity. So on the right, in the given image, we can see that the discriminator column, schema per tenant and the database. So the discriminant column goes to the application and then to the tenant ID and the item ID. On the schema per tenant goes to the application, and then application to the database. And then from database, it goes to the application, and the database divided into three different databases on the basis of the information or in the basis of the different aspects: database one, database two, and database three. Before that, yeah, and importance of security in cloud computing. So security breaches can lead to significant data loss and reputational damage. Ensuring data privacy is a legal obligation for cloud service providers. So a robust security framework builds customer trust and encourages cloud adoption. So what is cloud security? So the protected data stored in cloud computing environments from theft, deletion, and leakage. Predictive methods include access control, firewalls, penetration testing, obfuscation, virtual private networks, that is VPN, not using public internet connections, tokenization. So what is cloud security is that it protects the data stored in the cloud computing environments from theft, deletion, and leakage. So how to protect them include tokenization, virtual private network, VPN, uh, penetrating strategies for the testing, obfuscation, firewalls, not using public internet connections, access control. So threat landscape in a multi-tenant environments. Cyber threats such as DDoS, attack, data breaches, and insider threats are prevalent. So multi-tenancy increases the attack surface, making security more challenging. Understanding specific threats helps in developing effective countermeasures. So cybersecurity threat landscape. So in countries of the Middle East, Turkey and Africa, online detection. So this is a cybersecurity threat landscape between the countries of the Middle East, that is Turkey and Africa. This is how it is looked or it is shown. We can see in the Bahrain, Egypt, Kenya, Kuwait, Nigeria, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, Turkey, UAE, Jordan, Morocco, Tunisia. So these are the local detection, percent of users affected by the local threats, malware spread in local network by USB or the CD or the DVDs. Sources, security network, statistics for January, September 2022. Key components in the collaborative security. Collaborative security includes shared threat, intelligence among tenants and providers. It promotes collective defense strategies to mitigate risks in real time. Effective communication channels are essential for timely threat response. Role of security policies. Establishing clear security policies is fundamental for all tenants. Policies should define acceptable usage, data handling, and incident response. Regular reviews and updates are necessary to adapt to evolving threats. What is security policy? It is a formal, brief, and high-level statement or plan that embarrasses or embraces an organizational general beliefs, goals, and objectives and acceptable procedures for information security. Policies exhibit the following attributes: require compliance, what are the consequences of not following the policies, identifies what is desired now, how it will be implemented, desired results are derived from standards and guidelines. Identify and access management IAM. So IAM system controls access to resource based on user identity and roles. Strong authentication method reduce the risk of unauthorized access. Identify the federation allows seamless access across multiple environments while maintaining the security. The users include employers, contractors, customers, and the partners. And the access management include authentication, authorization, access policies, single sign-on, federation identities, and entitlement management. The resource includes applications, physical assets, platforms, data sources. And identity manage includes the credential management, self-service, profile management, registration enrollment, workflow, provisioning policies, role management, delegated administration, application integration, reconciliation. ID source include human resource, contractors, partners, and the customers. So the next one is the network segmentation techniques. Network segmentation separates tenant environments to enhance security, virtual LANs, and firewalls, and can isolate traffic among different tenants. Proper segment limits the lateral movement of attackers within the network. So internet include the client, external public service, Azure AD, and the front end include the DMS inbound, GINX, WAF, Conbos external UI. Next, the DMZ outgoing include the HTTP, and then the Contoso external connector, and the middleware include the application, case, DB connector, core service, and the core and SQL. It goes to the database, AD services, Active Directory, AD services, and the log server. The continuous monitoring and incident response. Continuous monitoring helps detect anomalies and potential security breaches. Automated incident response system can mitigate threats before they escalate. Collaboration among tenants during incident enhance the overall security posture. Data in encryption practices. Encrypting data at rest and in transit protects sensitive information. Multi-tenant environments should use strong encryption standards to safeguard the data. Key management practices are essential for maintaining data confidentially. An end-to-end encryption example is in the following on the right side of the image. Sarah writes, go to the server, and receives, Beth receives, on the girl on the right side receives. Now is the time for all good people and uses Beth public key to encrypt and give message to Beth. It's given a link and the Sarah public key and the Beth's public key, and uses her private key to decrypt the Sarah message. Now is the time for good people. Collaborative threat includes sharing. Sharing threat intelligence improves awareness of emerging threats. Collaboration can lead to quicker identification and remediation of vulnerabilities. Establishing trusted platforms for sharing information is crucial for success. Compliance and regulatory considerations. Compliance or the compliance with regulations like GDPR and HIPAA is critical for cloud providers. Collaborative efforts can help ensure all tenants adhere to compliance requirements. Regular audits and assessments are necessary to maintain compliance standards. Bigger responsibility, bigger repurchases. So fines of up to 4% of the turnover. Organization breach of GDPR can be fined up to 4% of annual global turnover of the 20 million euros or the dollars. Increased territorial scope applies to any company processing personal data of EU citizens regardless of location. Consent matter. Explicit consent must be provided by an intelligible and accessible form. Consent matters then the right to access property. Users can inquire whether and how their personal data is being processed. Breach notification within the 72 hours. Breaches must be reported within 72 hours of the first having become aware of the breach. Privacy by the design. Data protection from the onset of the designing of systems rather than a retroactive addition. Then the right to be forgotten. Entities, the data are subject to have the data and control erase his or her persona data and potentially third parties too. Then the mandatory data protection officers appointed in certain cases to facilitate the common companies need to communicate GDPR compliance. Importance of the user training and awareness. So educating users about the security-based practices reduces the human error. Regular training sessions can help tenants recognize and social engineering attempts. So awareness programs foster a culture of security within a cloud environment. Role of artificial intelligence and machine learning. AI and ML enhancing threat detection capabilities through pattern recognition. These technologies can analyze vast amounts of data to identify anomalies. Collaborative security strategies can leverage AI for predictive analytics and automated responses. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, dozens of different ML methods, neural nets, and the deep learning. Challenges in implementing in collaborative security. Diversity tenant requirements can complicate the establishment of unified security measures. Balancing security with performance and usability is often a significant challenge. Ensuring trust among tenants for sharing information can be difficult. Traditional approach, unified security, arrogance. Sorry, not arrogance, it's architecture. Next, DDoS protection, access management and remote access, load balancer, DNS security. So, case studies of successful collaboration. Examining successful collaboration can provide insights into basic practices. Case studies highlight the importance of communication and trust among stakeholders. Lessons learned can guide future efforts in the improving collaborative security. Best practices for effective team collaboration are led by example, set measurable goals, have one-to-one coaching, foster a sense of responsibility, encouraging employee to socialize outside of work. Future trends in collaborative security. The integration of blockchain technology may enhance data integrity and trust. Increased automation and security measures will streamline incident response. The focus on privacy preserving techniques will shape future collaborative efforts. So this is what is blockchain mean. Best practices for the tenants. Tenants should be actively participate in security discussions and initiatives. Regularly updating the security configuration is essential for the ongoing protection. Engaging with providers on security policies, faster, stronger collaborative environment. So tenants should know the entire process of the home renting become easy for both the property owner and the tenant if the rules that have been laid out are followed by both. Here are few rules that chart tenants should be adhered to. Security deposits, informing while moving out, notifying about increased family size, lease agreement. So tenants should pay the security deposits to property owners before they move to avoid any problem in the future. Next, tenants are responsible to inform property owners a month before vacating the property so that the owner gets the time to fill in the vacancy. It is extremely important for the tenants to notify property owners in case their family size increases than the lease agreement. A tenant must adhere to the implement everything written in the rental lease agreement. Some of those rules are So yeah, conclusion, collaborative network security is crucial role for the protection of multi-tenant data centers. Ongoing communication and shared responsibility enhance overall security resilience. Next, the future of uh, cloud security relies on collective efforts and innovative solutions. So yeah, thank you. This is the PPT, or you can say the AET Tech Talk for my network, web, and security. Thank you.